Today we're going to be taking a look at some of the worst posts in like mummy Facebook groups from the subreddit r/naughty word I cannot say because it is the first 30 seconds of the video mum groups say. I'm looking for a Monday to Friday babysitter in my home for a 7-year-old homeschooler. This is not something that would work for you if you are the main earner in your household. This would be for someone who is looking to a fund. What is that? Are you basically just saying it's like pocket money or whatever? 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. mid-August to mid-May, $410 per month for 5 days a week. Also, this isn't even like just a thing of like you look after the kids when they come home. They're homeschooling them. They have to be basically a teacher. We'll give a calendar of the year schedule, half days, days not needed, occasional 3 and 4 day weekends, holiday breaks, set monthly salary, paid off holidays, paid holiday breaks, and no weekends. PM me for more info if interested. Must be able to pass a background check and drug test. Must be okay with cameras. Yeah, ain't no one applying for that. My daughter ate all of this mattress from yesterday. She's vomiting since tonight. Yeah, because she ate the fucking mattress. What the hell? Whenever she eats something, she instantly vomited. She's not eating or drinking anything. Can anyone please give me any suggestions on what I should do? Facts. I don't think anyone has ever been in this situation before. Go to the doctor. Like, this isn't a normal situation. There's no one in this group that's going to be able to advise on this, I hope. Like, kids don't just eat mattresses. My 14-year-old is mad because it's 1 a.m. and I'm watching eras at max volume and singing terribly out of tune. But I'm sorry, I'm one drunk and no, I will not turn the volume down. This is the only perk of being an adult. I mean, it's 1 a.m. and your kid probably has school in the morning. Why post this on Facebook as well? What is the urge to post this shit on Facebook? My husband's kid just spewed in my kitchen sink. He is 10. No matter how sick you are, you don't spew in the kitchen sink. I'm absolutely enraged. Not to forget, I have a major germ phobia. How does he not get that? That's not okay. Why are you posting this on Facebook, you psychopath? He's 10. He's 10. Tell him don't be sick in the sink. And he probably won't be sick in the sink again. But why is it that these people feel compelled to put these things on Facebook? What the fuck? I've been doing urine drops in my eyes and holding a glass of urine over my eyes for short durations throughout the day. My eyes are getting red and discharging large amounts of pus. I was wondering if anyone else went through this. Don't put piss in your eyes. Like, that's a simple solution. Do not put piss in your eyes. It's probably too far gone for you now. But to anyone, I mean, no one watched this video is thinking about putting piss in their eyes, but don't put piss in your eyes. You will probably lose them eventually. Hello, bad mums. Anyone know where I could take my 11-year-old daughter to get groomed? I mean, take her to a Minecraft YouTuber convention. That'll probably do the job. Yes, daughter, not pet. I believe she's beautiful, but I'm not in denial and know that she's at the age where her bushy eyebrows need to be tweezed and shaped. She's 11. I also need to know any great and easy using electric shaver that she can use on her head. Oh my God, man. She's 11. She's 11. Just let an 11-year-old be an 11-year-old, man. My daughter is not bothered by the way she looks and won't let me help her. When I point out friends and how they look on Facebook, she says they are sassy and she doesn't need to be like them with knees sticking out when posing, fish face lips and peace signs when they take a photo. Your kid is confident in themselves. They're not influenced by social media. That's brilliant. Why are you trying to change that? Yeah, she's right, but I want a true beauty to come out and not to stick out as odd looking. So with this said, where could I take her to get her eyebrows trimmed and oh my God, man, you're crazy. You're crazy. Accommodation for a girl needed. I took in a Ukrainian girl, 18, to my and my husband's home. Unfortunately, my husband had his eye on her, and she also told me that he got too close to her. I'm worried that she might report it. Not because I think what he did was good, but because I still love him, and he important to... Oh my God, man. Just... Oh, what? These people just self-report. That's why I'm looking for a new accommodation for her. Can someone take the girl temporarily? Thanks. Why don't you try and rehome the husband instead? He sounds like a great guy. I need help, fellow radical unschoolers. My son is 16 and he has just started dating this girl who goes to a public school. Oh, no! I was already wary of her because of this, but he has been so happy, so I didn't say too much. We've always unschooled him. Does that just mean homeschooled? And he has learned everything he'll ever need to know. None of that useless standardized stuff. Yeah, like maths and English and science. You'll never need to learn any of that. But the other night, he snapped at me that he is set back in life because of me unschooling him. Yeah, he's right. He's right. And his girlfriend tells him that he needs to finish his school years in a public school to be normal. Yeah. He threw a plate at me when I said no. How do I wedge them apart? Because I really don't want my boy... I really don't want my boy to be crushed by the public school system, and I'm hoping that space from her will change his mind. Why were you said you were like wary of your son dating someone who goes to a public school. What do you want to do? Date within the family? Top home remedies for a snakebite copperhead. Let me just start off by reminding everyone of our group rules. Do not recommend Dr. ER hospital. Go to the emergency room immediately. A copperhead? That's crazy. When does everyone take baby outside? I have a 5-year-old that is tired of being cooped up in the house. My mother-in-law thinks she will swallow air and be, I don't know what that word is, clicky. She's You breastfeed your child at 5. She's breastfed, so I probably have to feed her at least once while at the park. Your 5-year-old has never been outside. It's not a baby anymore. That's like a toddler. She's probably older than a toddler. That's like a child at that point. This here is called an overnight quesadilla because nobody put up the meat and beans last night, so kids are about to find out if their bodies would accept the overnight food or if they are going to be in, oh my god, or if they're going to be in the bathroom all day at school life lessons. Help put food up after. You are awful. You should have your children taken away. Posting anonymous due to so much mum judgment. This was not easy to share and I am being vulnerable. Please be kind. We live in California, by the way. My husband and I make $295,000 combined a year. We still feel like we are living paycheck to paycheck. You are doing something so wrong if you're making a combined nearly $300K and you're living paycheck to paycheck. We don't qualify for absolutely any government services / discounts yet because you make $300K a year. Can you share some of your money saving tips? You do. If you're making $300K a year combined, you do not need money saving tips. Common sense. That's money saving tips if you're making $300K a year. Here are some expenses that are non-negotiables for us. Mortgage bills, fuel and groceries, including dog food. 17 grand a month. 17 grand a month. What? Don't live in a massive mega mansion then. What do you want me to say? Don't live in a house that is above your means. Car notes and auto insurance $900 a month. Pet insurance $200 a month. My kids' extracurricular activities $500 a month. Disney annual passes. We both obviously agree this isn't necessary, but it's our stress-free family activity that we look forward to. $300 a month. That's so much. I didn't think annual passes. I don't know how many kids this person has, but that's loads. School loans $250 a month. Home cleaner $600 a month. We literally have no time to do it ourselves. The little time we both have off, we try to do family stuff. She comes every Wednesday and deep cleans, does laundry, etc. The only reason our home is and stays tidy. Eating out / meal service for the week. Think every table, etc. $700 a month. All right, okay. I have some ways you can save money. Okay, if you're making $300K a year, I can understand the home cleaner, like if it saves you time and if your time is money or whatever. That makes sense. Cut out the Disney annual passes. Downgrade your house. 17 grand a month for mortgage bills, fuel and groceries is crazy. Oh, it does include dog food though. Oh, fair enough. That's mental. 17 grand a month. I hate that we eat out almost daily. Oh, that sounds like such a burden. And buy prepped meals. We both have little time off. The last thing I am thinking of after working 10 to 12 hours a day is cooking. Please don't come at me. I feel so overwhelmed writing all this already. Yeah, you have no common sense. This unschooling, are they just calling homeschooling unschooling now? This unschooling program is great. I checked school standards in the first grade books you can find in Super Target based on the requirements of other schools. Mine didn't even need book learning most of the time. He picked up most of the school knowledge he needs from his video games, YouTube videos, and outside activities. So is your kid's school just playing video games and watching YouTube on his iPad? Oh, that's horrendous. Your kid is going to fail. Opinions on Khaleesi as a baby name. You're going to get bullied. I refuse to name my child after a goddess. Hubby's next pick for her was Newt. That's awful. If your second choice name for your child is Newt, don't have a kid. Like, they will get bullied. I have a 9-year-old daughter and I'm thinking about redoing her room, which would include upgrading her 32-inch TV to a 55-inch TV. That's massive. My living room TV is 55 inches. Like, who needs a 55-inch TV in their bedroom? The problem is she's very messy, but I'm hoping with the room upgrade she'll be more responsible. Yeah, I'm sure putting a bigger TV in her room will make her more clean. But my boyfriend thinks she still shouldn't get the bigger TV. Yep, he's right. You're just gonna be wasting your money. No one needs a 55-inch TV in their room. I'm doing all this as an early birthday gift. She will be 10 next month. What's a 10-year-old gonna do with a 55-inch TV? What's everyone's opinion on this? Don't waste your money. Hey mamas, quick question. What are some ways I could cook for my babies with my gas being off so I can't use the stove? We threw our microwave out because of radiation. Help. Seek help. This is not up for debate, but I don't vaccinate my children and I recently moved. I can't for the life of me find a doctor that's willing to take my children here because they're not vaccinated. Does anyone in here go to a doctor in the area who doesn't force vaccines? Just get your kids vaccinated. Like, what is wrong with you? Do you want your children to die and pose risks to other children? This may be overly crunchy or controversial, but I was wondering if anyone had any experience in not getting a birth certificate / state registration for their child. Right, why do you not want a birth certificate? That's quite an important piece of documentation. I understand if this is not an allowed topic and gets deleted, but I thought I'd ask in case anyone has any information or advice. I'm wondering how possible it is when giving birth in a hospital as well. I know we have rights when it comes to the state and with CPS and everything. I know there are people who do it and I'm not super familiar with the Amish, but I know they're mostly free from the man's rules as well. Yeah, I don't know. Why do you not want a birth certificate? That's so weird. I'm new here, 43-year-old single mum, first time mum, going to do home birth unassisted, also not going to seek medical care because I'm not a science experiment just because I am pregnant. I mean, What? Well, that was a lot just there. Seeking like-minded individuals that kind of believe the same thing I do. I've had no problems so far. I'm due next month. I'm currently located in Missouri and trying to find out how to go about getting a birth certificate once my child is born. Oh, this one, to be fair, this one wants a birth certificate. She's not mental enough to not get a birth certificate. Hopefully this is the right group for me. I've had to leave 15 other groups because they do not believe in the not seeking medical care just because you're carrying a human being, lol. If anyone knows how to help, I would be greatly appreciated. Thank you. Seek help. Has anyone married a man that didn't get down on one knee when he proposed? My husband proposed several times. I kept telling him no because the proposal wasn't romantic and he wasn't on one knee. After a while, I just got tired of saying no and being disappointed, so I just said yes. We've been together 13 years, married 6 of them married. I'm thinking of divorcing him. What's that? Been watching TikTok series on dust diamond rings and shut up rings and proposals and the cutting of the cake. I feel like I just got to shut. You've been married 6 years and you're going to divorce him because a TikTok said your ring might be fake or whatever. Can anyone help? Hubby put a drill into his leg 3 days ago. We've had it covered and bandaged. Also put a colloidal silver on it. It's healed over the top and scabbed already, but it's now getting hot and red, suggesting infection and not healed deeper down. What now? More colloidal silver, or should I do the castor oil wrap? Castor oil wrap. Isn't that like car oil? You could put car oil on him. Avoid tetanus jab. Don't avoid tetanus jab. Don't get tetanus unless he works directly with cow poop. He doesn't need to get it. Homeopathic remedies. How are Facebook groups like this not banned? Onion wrap in his socks each night will draw the nasty bacteria from his body. Just go to the fucking doctor, man. Hey ladies, I need your help. It's an urgent 911 wedding thing. A friend of mine is getting married outdoor wedding next weekend and literally has 0 decorations. No help from family and $0 funds. Does anyone or multiple anyones have any wedding decor that you'd either let her borrow or just simply donate? Red, pink and black. Also, any bakers and photographers out there willing to donate their time and goodies? No one would do that. She's a single mum of 5 who bartends and is in school. Anything will be greatly appreciated. Thank you in advance and bless you. You want people to pay for goods to bake her, for photographers to go and take their time to photograph her, edit the photos and everything, and people just give like decor for free. Crazy. I thought you shouldn't offer them sugar until they are 2 years old. Hi there. As mentioned above, we generally do suggest holding off on sugar until age 2, but a small taste on occasion is okay. Actually, it's not sugar. It has the exact same effects on the brain as heroin. Would you recommend giving heroin to infants? Well, it doesn't, does it? It doesn't. This might be a weird question. Please don't judge. Is it true that if you get pregnant by someone you're related to, even if it's far down the line to where it's legal, could your kid be born being deformed? I have a son already, but my husband and I are having our first together. Our relationship is legal, but we are how legal? I mean, it's probably best just not to have children with someone you're related to. That's just a good way of avoiding that. Smoking cigarettes while pregnant. Has anyone smoked the whole pregnancy? Was everything okay? No, you shouldn't smoke during. Are you mental? That's like the most important thing to avoid. Unpopular topic, but has anyone noticed the increase in dyes in Play-Doh? Back when I was a kid, when we mixed colours, we did not get a different colour. It was always a swirl. My kids had blue and pink Play-Doh last night, and when they mixed it together, the Play-Doh actually turned purple. Scary world we live in. Yeah, colour theory, that's really scary. For the breastfeeding mamas who like to partake in a night of drinking and maybe some blow. I'm currently breastfeeding my baby of 3 months. How long would one need to pump and dump to make sure everything is out of their system? Google says 72 hours roughly. If you're mother to a newborn and you're going out and doing like coke, the simple solution was just to not do that. That just called me in a panic that her James Charles palette she's had for 5 years since Christmas 2018 might kill. Any advice that doesn't involve letting a hospital inject even worse stuff into her? Is the James Charles palette poisonous? I'm looking this up. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. All I can find is stuff about like counterfeit James Charles palettes. I'm sure your child will be fine. Long story short, my 7-year-old had a totally unavoidable ER visit, so he's working to pay it off. What? You're mental. You're mental. You put your 7-year-old in debt. How crazy is that? Any vax-friendly daycares out there? Our girls were intentionally exposed to chickenpox, and now our provider doesn't want to take them for 2 weeks. Yeah, because you exposed your child to chickenpox. So you intentionally exposed your children to a contagious disease, and now you're surprised that the daycare doesn't want to have them there for 2 weeks. Is this a real question? Drying my diapers and my sourdough pasta this weekend. This is my second baby in cloth, and I love everything about it. And my second time making sourdough pasta since the first batch was delicious. Yeah. You're foul. I will never eat over at your house. What the women who've witnessed their one alpha sons become submissive to their wives, from how many pairs of socks they're allowed to have, to where everyone eats for dinner, to how many toys and from who the kids can have, etc. How do you handle it? Just, what you fuck you want? Your alpha son. Like and subscribe, or I will make you eat the diaper pasta.